From the air, Mandera town is a patchwork of buildings huddled together as if to seek protection from the threats posed by intruders from neighboring Somalia. A town of potential whose growth has been weighed down by constant attacks. Its foundation is laid on rocks from quarries that dot the border stretch and which gained notoriety when militants raided one of the mines and massacred 36 people on December 2nd, 2014. A trip to the Quarry where the 36 were butchered takes raw nerve and courage. To get there, we first seek the escort of police officers and reservists. It is a dusty, winding and bumpy undertaking that stretches for all of 20 kilometers. Local tunes help to ease the tension. The security team is all alert. Eyes on the road and the shrubbery right and left, their ears cocked to hear above the roar of the engine and tires against gravel. Surveillance checks in the expansive plains ensure all is clear up ahead. There is no taking chances, even with this woman and child, who are coming from Somalia to fetch water. Al-Shabaab militants often use women to gather intelligence. An hour later, a rocky hill unfolds before us. This is the fateful Quarry. An eerie silence hangs over the mine. An abandoned pit still harboring signs that human life once thrived here. This is what remains of the shelter for the 36 quarry workers that were massacred late last year here. Indeed, this torch battery is an indication that on that fateful night, they might have needed some light just to go about their businesses. We are told that this quarry that has for far too long been referred to as the Quarries has since changed its name to 36, just a reflection of the events of the night of death. Here, a father, a brother, a husband were killed when the militants raided at dawn on December 2nd.
The quarries which are lying right at the border, those ones we said we will not encourage them to go back because it will be very easy for criminals to make incursions from across the border at very short notice, quick speed, do what they want to do and they walk back.
Indeed, the road from Mandera runs almost parallel to the border. Some of the Al-Shabaab hideouts, which were reportedly destroyed by Kenya Defense Forces soon after the attack, were located not far into Somalia. From here, we can see hills in Somalia about 500 meters away. We must make haste, we are told, as the enemy could be nearby. We hit the road again to Burabor Quarries, about 30 kilometers towards Kenya's border with Ethiopia. It is safer, and these men from Nyeri County have chosen to work here. It is a long way from home, more than 1,000 kilometers away. They eke out a living in the shadow of danger. And on the night of the Quarry massacre,
nilikuwa hapa hema yangu ilikuwa pale kwa ile mti. Nilikuwa hapa na Korome sio mbali sana na hapa, hata mlipuko yenyewe tulisikia. Lakini hapa tumezoea hivyo kwa sababu tuko boda ya nchi mbili. Tuko boda ya Ethiopia. Hii mto unaona hapa ndiye mpaka wa Ethiopia. Ng'ambo ile ni Ethiopia. Pande hii tena ukifika Mandera, ukifuka pande hii kidogo unaenda Sasa Somalia tumezoea hiyo mashambulizi kila siku. Sasa sisi hatukujua kwamba ni wenzetu wanauawa.
While they fled to their home counties at the time, their quest to earn a living pushed them back.
Sasa wakati mwezi moja na nusu ilipita, sisi tulikunja kwa sababu tulitangaziwa ya kwamba hatufai kuwa tunasema tusikae Mandera kwa sababu Mandera ni Kenya. Na tena wajibikaji wa security sio wa raia.
Sema down Kenya iko kazi imepungua kidogo. Hata kazi ile tunafanya huko kilinganisha na Mandera iko tofauti. Kama ni pande ya Quarries za Nyeri zina mchanga mingi, huwa zinaanguka kila saa. Iko bei yake ni iko chini.
A married father of 3 children who live in Nyeri, Minus says the massacre shook him. His family pleaded with him not to return to Mandera.
Alikuwa anastuka juu alikuwa anaona mimi huku narudi sio mahali poa. Yeye ajui mahali hapa. Lakini sisi pande yetu tunaangalia pande yote mbili. Kuna pande ya kutafuta na kuna pande ya security. Sasa tukiona tunasikia watu wengine wamerudi na wanafanya, sisi tunarudi tu na kuendelea kufanya juu unapata chenye unataka.
Business is no longer booming.
Wakati hii maneno yanatendeka, waacha mafundi baki yake. Sisi wenyewe nakosa kazi, magari nakosa kazi, wote naweka baki. Mafundi ile najenga manyumba. wote nakosa kazi.
Despite this, the quarries remain the mainstay of the area's construction business.
Wale wanajenga na faidika wenyewe kwa sababu wanajenga manyumba mazuri. Zamani najua kujenga tu baloko, sasa na watu nazoea kujenga mabaloko na mawe najenga mazuri, manyumba natoka mazuri sana maridadi. Ni hiyo faida yote.
Today, the mention of these quarries conjures up images of danger and death, yet establishments like this newly opened Red Sea resort that are changing the face of the town owe their very existence to the mines, a sign that good can indeed be molded in the gloomiest of times.
Well, I've been doing this for the last 5 minutes and I've realized, just like I had been told, it takes more than the muscle that I have in abundance. It has to take a lot of mental calculations, and I'm thinking, since I'm not so good in this, let me concentrate on what I know best. My name is Sam Gituku from Bur Abor Quarries for Citizen TV in Mandera County.